Today we compare the LEGO Technic Dom's Dodge Charger and the AliExpress clone. Now let's talk about how the instructions and packaging were for the LEGO car. Inside these 8 numbered bags, for tires, a large frame piece, a small sticker sheet, and a securely packed manual. The manual lacks the usual designer notes or movie lore. It mostly jumps straight into the build, with only a few comparison images of real chargers from the films. I found this unusual for a licensed set and would have liked to see LEGO go the normal extra mile, especially considering the premium price tag. Now let's talk about how the instructions and packaging were for the AliExpress car. The instructions were surprisingly large and well printed, with big, clear pictures. I say this as some other manuals from AliExpress for other models have had much smaller pictures and felt like the instructions were much more crammed in to make the booklet smaller. There were no mistakes in the steps. You could follow along without confusion. Also, since it's a copy, you could use the original LEGO manual or app instead. Packaging included multiple small bags of pieces, but the lack of numbering made sorting harder. And the stickers were slightly bent but still usable. Now let's talk about how the LEGO car was to build. The build took about 3 to 3.5 hours and is considered challenging for a Technic set, especially due to the complex steering, suspension, and engine mechanisms. Some unusual and interesting parts were used, such as angled springs in the rear suspension, a large 11-15 frame, and creative piece usage for details. The build was straightforward with the numbered bags, making it easy to work through methodically. I did some research and found that most people found this build satisfying when everything came together, especially the working pistons and belt drive in the V8 engine. Now let's talk about how the AliExpress car was to build. Overall, the build process was enjoyable and straightforward. The set is a direct copy of the official 2020 LEGO Dom's Dodge Charger, so the design and build flow are good, and the quality of most bricks was good, with a few being too tight to fit easily, and one piece having a molding defect, which was hidden in the build. No pieces were missing. In fact, there were some interesting spares. The biggest inconvenience was that the bags weren't numbered, meaning parts were scattered across bags, making it more time-consuming to find pieces. Now, let's talk about how the LEGO car looks. From some angles, the model looks impressively like a muscle car. From others, it can seem like a plain black block due to limited detailing. The front grille and Charger logo are well executed, but the blue Technic pins in the headlights don't seem to look that nice in my opinion. The wheels and rims were also a common criticism: too large, low profile, and lacking the classic deep dish muscle car look. The use of curved side panels had mixed opinions based on the comments I read. They helped break up the shape, but didn't match the real Charger's sharper lines. Overall, it captures the aggressive stance and key features, but with compromises due to Technic's structural limitations. Now, let's talk about how the AliExpress car looks. Very close to the original LEGO design, with excellent attention to detail. The front engine detail sticks out nicely through the hood. Accurate Dodge Charger proportions and styling. Fans of the classic car would be happy. Looks great from all angles, with an overall high-quality appearance as compared with the LEGO car. Now, let's talk about how well the features worked on the LEGO car. The hand of God steering at the rear worked well and was smooth, but the interior steering wheel was non-functional. Suspension on both front and rear was functional and bouncy, though some people commented that the travel was too much. Doors, bonnet, and trunk all opened. Bonnet revealed a working V8 with moving pistons linked to the rear wheels. Trunk contained two nitrous bottles, a movie reference, but was otherwise unfinished looking. Wheelie bar mechanism could lift the front wheels for display, but was awkward to operate due to its lever being hard to access inside the cabin. Build felt sturdy enough for light play, and all mechanical functions ran smoothly once built. Now, let's talk about how well the features worked for the AliExpress car. The functional pistons move up and down when the car is pushed, with a spinning chain at the front. Opening the bonnet worked smoothly, as did both doors and the trunk. which also contains 2 NUS tanks. The lever mechanism works fine and allows the front of the car to lift into a wheelie position. The steering works via a rear knob, and both front and rear suspension function smoothly. The rear wheels can move independently thanks to a ball joint system. All in all, the features and quality seem comparable to the LEGO version. Now the choice is up to you. Is the LEGO car worth the price? Or is the cheaper price of the AliExpress car worth the trade-offs?